Hey guys, what's going on? So I didn't want to do like a video about this, for as long as you'll see. But then they just did this again, and I was like, all right, I need to talk about it. So this is December 10th, and this is my newest, Rush Royale meme, that is going to be buy profitably. And it's just going to be a generic blanket term that they will use over and over and over as actual news updates in their news section. It's a meme to me in the same way that like soon is a meme to me. And if you don't know about that, that's just literally their answer to everything. It's like whenever you ask a question, like, oh, when is this going to be in the game that you announce? And then they say soon, or when is the update coming? And they're like, oh, we'll announce it soon, right? Buy Profitably they have now made this a meme in my head. And it's the idea that they keep adding, or they keep doing as actual news stories, please pay us money to buy stuff in our game. And that is a ridiculous, it's an insane, tactic. It should be something that if you wanted to discover in the game, you discover in the game, right? Like if something is an offer in the game, they don't make a news story. Now they do. Now they make news stories about offers that are in the game. And I think that that's insane. So I'm starting December 10th, which is last month, obviously, till now. In just a few hours, random league prize pool. Now the prize fund is accumulated. Go to the My Game store, right? This was in between updates, so they talk about updates. This is reincarnation. I will get to that. Buy profitably. Here's the first one. December 14th and 17th, look for special offers in the game. Hero levels. Randomly tournament has ended. Introduction to Phoenix. Unprecedented marathon of discounts. We would like to remind you that any in-game offers can be purchased for Platinum, and it can always be found in our web market with Platinum. Buy profitably. Evolution of the Star Coin. Update 28.0 is on the way. Version is available. Dragon Rift is returning. Changes to regular events. Phoenix is now in the game. The Winter Holiday event is starting soon. Don't forget to visit the event shop as well. You'll find many exciting items there, from collection cards to the new legendary unit, the Phoenix. Rewards for purchasing during the Winter Holiday. With great deals come great prizes only during the event. Make purchases in the My Game web store. Are you ready for the holidays? Merry Christmas. The fair starts tomorrow. At the fair, in addition to various rare resources, you can find gingerbread and spend them to spin the carousel. We would like to remind you that any game offers can be purchased with Platinum, and you can always pick it up in our web market. New season, Q&A, winter holidays in full swing. Buy profitably on December 29th and 30th. Look for a special offer with magical herbs. Happy New Year, new month in Rush Royale. So this is now January. None of this was anything. I'd like to point that out. This is okay. So January starts, right? This is now, a calendar. This is, wallpapers. This is a crossword puzzle or a word search puzzle. This is just an art picture. This is nothing. This is just, thanks, Astrobot for winning Game of the Year. Like, we need updates. What do we talk about as content creators? Complete your deck? Nobody cares about this, right? Buy profitably. This is what we talk about. This is the news that you came here for on January 10th and 11th. Look for a special offer with magical herbs. What's next? Buy profitably. Between January 11th and 13th, a lucrative new offer with equipment fragments will be available in the game. Next week's blessing. Just a few hours until the random league. Make sure that you buy stuff in the game. What is it? As of today, 1354 has already been accumulated. And the prize fund will continue to grow thanks to your money. And then the next update, the next day, the fair starts tomorrow. Buy profitably. January 15th and 16th. Look for the fair section in the game. There is an idea that when you go by a store in the mall, for example, and they have a going out of business sale, there's two reasons for that. One is they are going out of business, so everything is super cheap so that they can get rid of everything, so that they can, just liquidate all of their assets, and they can just get rid of all their stuff as cheap as they can to make some amount of money for it, and then quietly leave forever. The other reason for that is because they think that you'll think that, so that you then decide to buy more because they have a going out of business sale. And they're not actually going out of business. They're just doing a going out of business sale so that you think, oh, this is the cheapest that they'll ever offer it because they're going out of business. And then that business stays in the mall for 2 years, right? And it's just there's just always a sign in the window that says going out of business, 50% off everything in the store, right? And I don't know what this is. I don't know where this falls. The rest of this audio is just going to be, the rest of this video is just going to be audio. It's just going to be me talking. I'm not going to scroll or do anything. So if you just want to use this as an audio podcast, you can. I don't know where this falls in the Rush Royale world. I don't know. There are plans. They have plans. They've announced things, but so did NSYNC. And this is me telling a story about myself. I was a big NSYNC guy back when I was in grade school, high school, right? And it made me realize that NSYNC has only made 3 albums. As prolific of a band as they are, and as recognizable of a name that is, they have made 3 albums: NSYNC, No Strings Attached, and Celebrity. When they did a MTV live performance thing for Celebrity, at the very end of that, and I'll never forget it, it was Justin Timberlake saying, "We got plenty of new music for you guys coming soon. We look forward to getting back into the studio, and we have great years coming up, coming ahead," right? And they announced, that kind of plan, that idea. They never made another album after that. And I'll never forget that, because I can hear Justin Timberlake's voice in my head saying, we got plenty of new music. New music is coming soon. We're really excited for all of you to hear all of our new music. And nothing. That was it. That was the end of NSYNC. I don't trust Rush Royale enough to think that all of these deals that they're doing are genuine. I believe that there is a serious amount of people leaving the game. Now, I never would have said this. I think you guys have heard me defend this when Magic Crystals changed to when they took away Magic Crystals and turned it into the 74 count system. I think that you guys have heard me say, everybody says, oh, they're all going to leave. We're all going to leave. And nobody left, right? Nobody left. When Magic Crystals came into the game, or when the 74 count system came into the game and everybody hated it, nobody left. When they changed it to the Magic Crystals and everybody said, oh, this is the update, everybody's going to leave, nobody left. And my viewership and my subscriber base, it never changed. And I never felt like anybody really left. The Discord community was still basically the same. It was like a thriving kind of amount of people. When reincarnations came into the game, there was a serious drop off. And I just went to Godlike Mike. That dude normally has 200, 300, 400 people watching his stream. He had 50 people. A-Friend Gaming doesn't even stream Rush Royale anymore. Not really. Polo Tries Hard is gone. Kind of. Rush Royale Tips and Tricks is gone. And this is all the English content creator side. Manti doesn't really stream. The idea that content creators have decided to basically stop, and the ones that haven't stopped, their viewers are way down. It is very, very blatantly obvious that people playing this game, reincarnation was the thing. It was actually the thing. It wasn't the 74 count system. It wasn't Magic Crystals. to magic orbs. Like, it was reincarnation. And I have like a separate argument about like how I don't think reincarnation ruins the game. But I'm just saying, like optics wise, reincarnation has ruined the game. The amount of people that I believe have quit this game, seeing that the goalpost to a completed account is so far beyond anything, is why I believe everybody just decided to leave. Now, whether or not that's a realistic reason to leave, that's a completely separate argument. But I will say that a lot of people have left this game. And the idea that their news stories are all, or mostly, not all, they are mostly buy profitably. Oh, please give us your money. That is not something that you do in a game that is declining. That's not something you can't, when you don't have a lot of people, you can't say, please buy our stuff. When you have a large quantity of people, you can say that. You can say, if you go to the movie theaters, right? And, your movie ticket price is super cheap at a $5 day, right? You can say, oh, hey, please buy our popcorn. You save so much money on, your ticket today, buy our popcorn. It's now at a discounted rate. That's a good thing to say. That's something fun. That's something that you can say. But when your ticket is max price, if you have a $15, $20 ticket, you can't also say, oh, and also make sure you with that ticket, you buy a popcorn. Make sure you buy our $15 popcorn as well. Make sure you buy our, $10 candy. You can't do that. And that feels like what they're doing. It feels like the amount of people have now decreased, and now they're trying to make up for it in people buying stuff. And that would be just to piggyback on my movie idea, that would be like if your candy and your popcorn wasn't selling, and then instead of doing a $20 movie ticket, you did a $30 movie ticket to make up for the difference in people not buying your popcorn. It's like, oh, the instead of you spending $10 on popcorn because you're not going to do it anyway, we'll just make the ticket to see a movie $30, and then it'll make up the difference in you not buying popcorn, right? At which point people are going to be like, well, $30 for a ticket is insane. We're just not even going to go at all. If they made things cheaper overall, generically, the people that were not going to spend money anyway will not spend money. But the people that have the ability to spend money, people like me, I'm not even talking about people that are spending $3,000 on a legendary hero. I'm talking about people like me. That's, I'll spend $100 on a Treant, right? That's not $800 on a Treant, right? But I'm willing to spend money in this game. People like me are more willing to spend money in this game if things are cheaper. As opposed to you trying to let's double the prices because people aren't, buying anything. Then everybody's just going to not buy anything. And it feels like that's what they're doing here. They're saying that everything is cheaper, but cheaper than what? Cheaper than a base price that's insane? Now, my second example for this is, have you ever gone to a Barnes & Noble or a bookstore with a DVD section? And they say oh, DVDs are all 50% off. It's only $25, not $40. It's the regular price is $40, but it's half off and it's $20, right? 50% off, right? That's not a deal. That's the price that it should be everywhere else. That you can't artificially inflate your price and say that crazy price is the original price. And this is, you need to thank us. You need to write us a thank you letter because it's 50% off now, right? And that's what it feels like they're doing. They're artificially inflating their own prices and then trying to say it's now 70% off. Buy profitably. Make sure that you Where's it? Buy profitably. Make sure you buy profitably. And that's an insane ask. Like, to trick people into buying stuff. And there's a big part of me that wonders whether or not this game is even going to exist. I know I brought up this in a chat Discord. And I said, you know, like, there's a part of me that thinks that they're just going to end the game, that they're just trying to get all the money that they can, end the game, and then say, hey, everybody, make sure that you go try out our newest game, Castle Duels. You know, we'll give you 500 gems in Castle Duels if you have a Rush Royale account that we've deactivated because you were deleting the game. You know, because they could do that at any point. At any point, they could just delete the game, and that's it. They don't owe you anything. They don't owe you compensation. Like, and it feels very much like that is where it's headed. I don't know that. That is my speculation. But I don't trust any of this to be because they are nice. They are not doing a buy profitably sale because they have heard the community and how reincarnations are so hard. Because if anything, none of these sales are for celestial shards. And that was the biggest thing. It's not orbs anymore. It's celestial shards. I believe I have 160 celestial shards out of 1,000 celestial shards. Ever since it came out. I have like 160 celestial shards. If I don't spend $100 on their celestial shard pack, which is what a lot of content creators did, I have 160 celestial shards, and you need 1,000. 1,000 for the first upgrade on on one specific unit, and then it tiers up. It's not always 1,000. And then you have to also upgrade 3 other units as well. This is not to say that this game is pay to win. And I feel like to a lot of you, that is a ridiculous statement after everything that I just said. This is not a pay to win argument. This is a, why are you trying to make people pay into this game and giving them nothing? Why is this your sole focus? It's to, you know, to make people pay money into this game. When most of your base, when most of your, your fan base is currently leaving the game. It feels like they are trying to charge people more to make up for the idea that people are leaving. Charging for a $30 movie ticket because people are not buying popcorn. So we'll just charge the people that spend more so that we can make up for the difference of people not buying popcorn. That's what this feels like. And it feels very, very bad. And I didn't want to talk about it because I knew I was just going to say a lot of negative things about it. But like, that's how this feels. This is not a pay to win argument because that's not what this is. This is a company trying to make up for a loss by charging the people that spend more and punishing those people as well.